But no comment from my companion? So, short-sighted, go to the eye. Oh, that's right. They stripped all my companions at the beginning of short-sighted. In fact, let's take a look at the crew listing. Oh, come on. I will never get used to this UI. So, literally everybody who was companion is now stripped away. And we're headed up to the eye. It's fast travel. Just double checking, and yes, when I start my ship, we are full of everything. It's putting us one short on the particle beam weapons. And other than that, we're good. Check in on everyone.
Hey, you mind helping me weld up some of these panels?
Hey, Sam.
Nice coming up here. We should visit Vlad more often. Down in a jiff. Let me just check a few more things.
This scanning equipment needs to be installed. I could use your help. I think we are done.
There we go.
Thank you. Thank you again.
Can't get through there.
Nice work! Didn't burn your hand off.
She's a sarcastic little girl.
Setting up some software. Want to test the computer over there? Help Vladimir code up this system the first time.
Test connection. Marvelous.
Now, how did this work again? Now, that is some fine teeth.
And we have one
Lend a
more
hand?
thing.
Grab a couple of wrenches and let's tighten this equipment down.
Where did Sarah's wrenches go? Ah, there they are. Whoops.
Well, I'm certain that wasn't supposed to happen. Check with Vladimir?
Hey, Vladimir.
Still need to lift another set today. Been dragging. Shoulder stiff. You color the wrong wires. Station showing red.
Yeah, some kind of problem.
Nastier than I measured. Figured a few of the parts might be iffy. But this is going to take more than a span.
Oh, I should have checked the compatibility when we made the order. I can stay with you until we get all this fixed.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have the help. As for you, while we're giving the eye the swords, need to tip your ear on another matter when you got the time.
1,000 credits. Some Slaney. No sudden moves.
Don't want to worry anyone, but we got more competition. Not Starborn, rival collector. Captain Petrov owns a salvager vessel called the Scow. Runs it like a palace of novelties. And he's got a new prize in his collection. Reached out through my hand-to-hands to see if we can do an honest swap. He says the rock ain't for sale for any price. Think we're gonna need a crowbar and bag for this one. Left the life of a Jacobons behind myself. I know what I'm asking. But I see a clutch prize not up for the prying any other way. Not sending you lone hook on the job. I want Sam with you on this one. You two will be foot to foot the whole way, so make sure you're ready.
Yeah, I think I know how I want to handle this. We are going to have to steal it from him. We'll head out now.
Catch a smile out there.
So, Sam's locked. Now, I always thought
I
that
bet Cora's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
I took away a lot of the knowledge about this game while I'm playing, but I do let bits of it come back. It was my understanding that when they locked this companion to, he's either the number 1 or number 2 affinity. And last I checked, he was the bottom. So I'm going to check and see what his affinity is right now. He might have skyrocketed for some reason. I mean, I have been, adventuring with him a bit, but that's a huge increase. So Sam is at 360. Okay, so the little bit of adventuring I did with him boosted his affinity by quite a lot. And that does bring him into second place. Last I checked, Sarah was at 855. So it sounds like they took the number 1 companion, and that was the one that had the mistake on the eye. We'll be staying with Victor on the eye, Vladimir. And number 2 comes with me. Got it. Yeah, we're headed to the Scow. I kind of would rather have had Andresia with me, but you don't get that unless you very carefully work it out. And I was very carefully not letting myself metagame at that level. So we are headed to the Scow. Talking my way in, so I want to get some food going. Let's get a bit of wine. There we are. And well, let's talk our way onto the Scow.
You don't have business with the Scow. Our captain is not taking visitors.
Persuade, attack. Yeah, I'll let Sam Coe do the talking here. Yeah. I think I need some persuades.
No
I
one
really had to keep
invited
track of
for the
that.
Scow. Captain's orders.
Hey, I need 4. There's a +4. Let's use it.
No. Captain's orders.
Didn't work. Oh well.
The captain does love flatterers. We could use the money. I don't know if you'll convince the captain, though. All right. I'll clear you to dock. Keep yourself out of trouble, or we'll have every hired gun in the cargo bay after you.
So we need to go talk to Captain Petrov. And I am pretty much going to rush this mission because there's a lot of things about to happen. And I want to get this one completed.
Who let you on board? Thought Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection.
Oh yes, the rock. He's not selling it. But if you want to hear him laugh in your face personally, go right ahead.
You might find we can be really persuasive. About rocks. We just love rocks.
Go on then.
Just had an idea. We could loot this whole thing. I'll talk to Captain Petrov first. What I'm going to do is I will just attack him, and we will loot everything on the way out that we need to loot. Oops. No, let's not do that yet. I want to find the captain first. This is a very large vessel.
Welcome to Petrov's Palace of Peculiarities, the pinnacle of perfect procurement, the penultimate panopticon of prosperity.
Yeah, follow the arrows. So, Ian, shoot the captain, get the artifact, do whatever we need to do to get out of here.
Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
This may be easy.
We're only doing what we have to.
Done! Stand down, everyone. Let the nice pirate pass.
Okay, so I've got his key.
Get what you came for and leave.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Pirate. We're not gonna forget this.
Just here for the artifact, guys.
Hey there.
Damn it, Petrov. I'm just getting warmed up.
Ooh, that's a 700 DPS shotty. That's my new shotgun. This is a master lock. Okay, quick tour. This is the only 4 that were struck me as needed. That'd be a 3 and a 2. And this one, you know, nah. Two and a 2 and a 1.
You're seriously handy with those locks.
200 DPS Urban Eagle. It's in this new summit display. Yeah, the changes to the lockpicking system, where you can back out one at a time, really does make it so much easier. So I got tempted by seeing the really cool weapons that were available there. This is Artifact 5. Let's make a note of that. And now I just need to leave the Scow. I wonder where that door opens from.
You're lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me, I'd say we go a few more rounds.
I figured that door would be a shortcut. That way. Take the cash. Sure. So this is a possibility. With this, that leaves me with just 3. Either one of those two. And the innermost would be that and that. Means we need this. It's odd. I figured there'd be loot in here.
They're gonna pay one day. All of them.
Ooh. Ammo. Scow Ox Weapons Key. I was not going to loot the Scow. I really wasn't. But you're going to taunt me with this stuff. I'm going to take it. A little bit of a
So
side.
what? We're just going to let you loot the ship?
Yeah, you're just gonna let me loot the ship because I shot at your captain. He's a coward. Maybe someday I'll come back here. And if you're still here, I'll loot you some more.
If he messes with me one more time.
This way. Back to the cockpit.
This is where I belong.
The artifact to the collection. Is it going to get me the quest for the temple for this artifact? I'm going to jump carefully, hoping that it'll give me the quest for the temple before I get back to the Watch. Okay, so that bounty came from shooting the bad guy. Stop by Cheyenne to clear the bounty.
Welcome to Akira City again.
Hey, what weapons did I pick up again? Urban Eagle is junk. The Equinox is junk. Kadama is not quite junk. The shoddy is better than my old shoddy by far.
Council of Governors meeting our very own.
At some point, I am going to have to sell a bunch of weapons. Done. I looked before, but I didn't look carefully. I do believe that the landing area is completely surrounded by that fence. Now, a while back I tried to boost over the fence. I don't know how good a pack I had. It looks like it's completely surrounded. Okay, back to the cockpit. Sam, what are you doing up here? Back to Jemison. One last shot to see if it will trigger the temple quest for the new artifact.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
There we go, Aborum 1.
Alright, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
But first, let's go pick up another power. We have a civilian outpost and a scanner anomaly. There we go. We can expect a defender to show up at the temple.
Well, not every rock is swimming in nitrogen and O2.
So the power's out that way. So water, copper, and what? Chlorine. Chlorosilanes and gold. Got it. So every time I land on a planet and start scanning like that as I go, I keep reminding myself that at some point I want to do recordings of going around and scanning every planet completely. But that may take years. First we'll finish off this do everything before we NG Plus run. And then I'll sit back and scrub through NG Pluses until I've got all of my skills up to par and I've gotten the universe I want to settle down in. And then we're going to go do another series of recordings. I think my initial plan, it may change, another series of recordings for repeating the quests in an NG Plus environment. Take advantage of the fact that I am starborn. I know what's happening. I don't think I'm going to record the NG Pluses where I'm just scrubbing through, picking up the temples or increasing the powers and, grinding.
So, top superpower you're hoping for? Me, teleportation. Can get out of a lot of scrapes with that one.
Sam thinks we can teleport as a superpower. But Sam, if we teleport away from the fight, we won't get the experience or the loot. Make sure everything is reloaded. So 9 should be my new shoddy. If I sort by DPS, notice that this new shoddy is almost as high as DPS as the coachman, and this DPS doesn't take into account the reload time. So this is probably my number one weapon right now. Powers, since star stuff helps me find the dude, there's 3 undiscovered temples. Well, I have only 1 artifact. There's 1 more artifact that was at Constellation before I showed up. Actually, there were 2 at Constellation before I showed up, and I have found 1 temple, which was Bessel 3B, which did not correspond to an artifact I gathered. So I think there's this temple, and there's the other temple for the other artifact the Constellation had. I don't know where that 3 comes from. Anyway, so Creator's Peace temporarily abandoned their weapons. I wonder if I could pick up their weapons. I am going to try that out. So we'll try using Creator's Peace on the Starborn when he starts shooting. Temple Phi. power is alien reanimation. So if you kill an alien, you can reanimate its body. That's interesting. I got hidden, and I think we're out of combat. I think we can just fast travel out of here. Well, that's going to simplify the temples.
Looks like organics aren't going to be a problem here.
I'm thinking that this is a good place to drop a hard save. And in fact, this is a good place to cut the recording. I was going to do a long recording. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is cut the recording here, make this a part, and we'll continue on in a moment. So until we get back, go have yourself a good time.